Hi everybody, welcome to a special New Year's Eve episode of the Dahlia Society. Cheers to a new year, plenty more sewing inspiration coming your way, and who's to say we can't have a special glam episode of Dahlia Society while we're in lockdown. We can always dream. One of my beautiful viewers did suggest, why not? Why can't we just dream and have a special glam episode and just imagine up all those gorgeous gowns that we could be wearing if we weren't in lockdown and we had somewhere special to go. So tonight I'm going to bring you all of the glam gorgeous frocks that you can dream about. Now these aren't just any kind of dresses, these are the most beautiful exquisite gowns, something you may dream up if you're going to a special event, and not just a formal gown. I'm talking about ball gowns. And I think in this current climate we need to be taken away and have a little bit of fantasy in our lives, especially with our sewing and our creative inspiration. I just think why not try and lighten up the evening a little bit. I'd like to take you on a little journey and show you some beautiful gowns that I found that I personally would love to wear someday. Got more episodes coming your way in the next couple of days. I'm going to give you my whole roundup of 2020. I did say that I was going to show you every single gown I'd made, but that was too big of a task. I think it might have been a bit tedious to watch that. I know you guys can always look back through my old videos and also my Instagram posts and see what I've made throughout the year. So I'm going to bring you my top 20 garments, the most special things I've made this year. One of my other beautiful viewers also suggested why not do a few different episodes and roundups, maybe something like your most worn, your least worn, or maybe things that you found the most comfortable, things that were the easiest. So I've got a few little roundups coming your way, and I just think that way it will hopefully keep you company, keep you motivated through this weird situation we're all in at the moment. This is a New Year's Eve like no other, so if you're just cozy on the couch, maybe you've hopped into bed and popped some TV on and you wanted to just find something to keep you company, that's what I'm here for tonight. The first dress is by Designer Stitch Patterns, and it's called the Lana dress. Now the lovely lady that owns Designer Stitch Patterns has actually shown me this pattern quite a little while ago before it got released, and she said just they were so excited to release this because it reminded them of the old glam Hollywood style, modelled on people like Lana Turner, the famous Hollywood actress, and it gives the most beautiful Jessica Rabbit glam styles, figure eight style silhouette with that beautiful mermaid tail. But the thing I like about this dress is that beautiful off the shoulder sort of crossover front. I just think it is absolutely stunning, and I can conjure up things like the thought of maybe a beautiful red satin or maybe a black velvet in that with a bit of lace here or there, or maybe even a gold would look incredible on that too. I think that's just absolutely gorgeous. The next dress I found was the Beatrix maxi dress by Liberty Patterns. Now, Liberty Patterns are very out there, very modern, but also very unique and kind of old world style. And I think their patterns are really great for showcasing a lot of their fabrics. I just think it's a really gorgeous maxi with a very plunging neckline, but beautiful things like jacquards and satins and maybe prints, I think would lend themselves beautifully to that pattern as well. So it's a really stunning dress, that one. Now, an old faithful, I've made a couple of these myself, and I've seen so many people really glam this dress up. And this is a By Hand London dress. Now, By Hand London are very well known for beautiful ball gowns and formal gowns. Now, I'm talking about one of their first patterns called the Anna dress. It has a beautiful fitted bodice with some lovely darts just under the bust line, and it has a really gorgeous thigh-high split. But I love the fact that it's maxi floor length A-line, but also, as I say, quite fitted around the bodice, and a very simple boat neckline. But I have, as I say, in the past made a couple of these, but I've seen them done in the most beautiful fabrics, and it really is a beautiful, simple dress for showcasing a gorgeous, ornate style fabric, or even just something simple like a black. I think you can't go past a black dress. Another dress I've seen in the past, I've actually seen this quite a few times, and every time I've seen it done by somebody, I have been blown away by the beautiful shape it gives the person, and any size person can wear this dress. I have seen it on so many different shapes and sizes, and it always looks beautiful. The shape it gives is fantastic. I'm talking about the P4P or Patterns for Pirate wiggle dress. Now, it's a very, very simple style fitted dress, and it can be made in anything like a knit kind of of fabric. So you're talking about stable knits are quite good. You want to have something with a little bit of body there. I think it's very important not to have too much stretch in that dress, and a self-embossed style knit I think would look beautiful in this dress. Dress that I've seen for a while now. I know a lot of their patterns are very, very out there and very modern, is Trend Patterns, and it's the 70s dress. Gorgeous off the shoulder, old world style 70s dress. But imagine that in a gorgeous lace trim, something very delicate, and just that floaty flowing style dress. I think you could really, really glam that up for a beautiful night in the town. Now this dress is fit for royalty. I'm talking about the So La Di Da Destiny dress. It's absolutely stunning. It's got a high low skirt, and as I say, in the pattern envelope, it's got a beautiful embossed or embroidered bodice. So if you're into that type of thing and you're wanting to put embellishments on a dress, this is the most beautiful dress for wearing to a ball or a formal occasion. One of my most favorite dresses that I've actually made a couple of before, and I think you could really go all out on fabric for this. And now I'm talking about the Doe Magnolia dress. It has got a gorgeous plunging neckline. It's absolutely stunning. It gives you that really sort of statuesque style feel. You feel very confident and very put together in this dress. Yeah, it's absolutely stunning. I've made one. It has got a split at the front as well, but you don't need to do that really high split. You can kind of make it a bit lower, a bit more modest if that's what you're after. But you can do it in a couple of different sleeves as well, like sleeveless or short sleeve, and that long bishop sleeve as well. But I absolutely love this dress, and as I say, I've made it before and been really impressed with how it's come up. I've actually even got an episode dedicated to the Magnolia dress too, if you want to go back and check out my older episodes. The last dress I've seen is a brand new dress that's out by Pattern Fantastique, and that is the Mersis dress. Now I've just seen this in absolutely stunning sequin gold fabric on the model in the pattern envelope. It is absolutely gorgeous and very modern and unique, but very simple as well. So it's the sort of thing that you wanted to use some kind of ornate or detailed or glitzy sequined fabric, or even a bit of glitter. This dress would be absolutely gorgeous. You just need to wait for that right occasion to make it, of course, if that's what you're after, or you don't need an occasion at all if you're after something just you want to glam up yourself at home. This dress is absolutely stunning. Now, some beautiful people to inspire you. There are quite a few people on Instagram that I follow that whenever I follow them and see what they've made, I just think, wow, they blow me away with their creativity, just how bold they are, how they use prints, the fabrics they put together, but you never see them in anything dull and boring. That's always bright, lots of pattern, lots of print. First person is Marcy Harriel. Her blog is actually Una Balluna, so if you haven't followed her before, I highly suggest you go and have a look, but definitely look at her Instagram. She's actually a stage theatre actress and singer, and she does make a lot of her clothing to perform on stage at different events, so it really would give you that leeway to sort of whatever you'd make you'd want to wear, you'd be able to wear it on stage and show it off. I just think it's a fantastic avenue for her to show her creativity that way. And yeah, as I say, blow people away with just how beautiful and clever and smart and talented she is. But I love her print. I love it that she's just a tiny little lady and she wears these big, huge ball gowns, big skirts, and really knows how to put a print and a dress together. And she's very fearless. Nothing scares her at all. The next wonderful person to follow on YouTube and on Instagram is Montoya Mayo. Now, I've talked about Montoya before. She's actually a grade 4 and 5 school teacher in the US, and she is absolutely stunning. I love how beautiful her styles are, what she wears with some complete confidence. She actually knows how to put together prints, and really, as I say, nothing scares her either. She's very, very bold, uses a lot of color, and I've actually talked about a podcast that I listened to called Clothes Making Mavens, and she was on an episode discussing that she used to wear very neutral and plain colors, and then she found print and color one day and she never looked back. And I just think, wow, what an inspiring school teacher to have, for a young person to have her to be out there and modeling her own unique designs and also inspiring her class to sew. She also uses things like tokens in class to reward her students and give them free sewing lessons. And I just think, wow, those lucky kids having her to sort of push them along and inspire them to sew their own wardrobe, because her style is very unique and absolutely gorgeous. But she's got a beautiful smile, as I say, a beautiful YouTube channel. So definitely go ahead and look at her and her beautiful clothing that she makes. So if you haven't followed Julia Bobbin, who is a beautiful seamstress here from Australia, she is the couture queen. She makes the most beautiful blazers, gowns, fitted dresses. Everything she makes is beautiful shape. But I love watching those couture techniques that she does. Her, so her hand done buttonholes and her line jackets are amazing. But she's all about using quality and taking her time to sew, putting all those little details into everything. And I think it really shows, it comes through in her work and her gorgeous, gorgeous blazers. So head on over to Julia Bobbin's Instagram, follow along with her. And there's an absolutely stunning dress that she was in a picture from a while ago. She wore a beautiful black evening gown with a lot of lace embellished and sequin trim there. But yeah, you will fall in love with her. She's absolutely a beautiful person, but very, very talented as well. Finally, I wish you all a very, very happy new year. We're about ready to ring in the new year here. Of course, we're ahead of all of you guys. New Zealand and Australia, of course, are the first ones to welcome in and ring in the new year. I really hope this is a positive year for everybody, and I really hope that we can, as I said, all these challenges thrown at us this year can make us stronger and come back even better for 2021. And yeah, as I say, get sewing those beautiful fabrics that you've had in your stash for a while. This is the year to get them out and to cut them up and really make an impact on your wardrobe, and yeah, learn some skills and make mistakes, create clothing, because really there is no wrongdoing there. That the only way to learn is by making mistakes, and you might be pleasantly surprised at what you come up with. So cheers for me. Have a beautiful new year. Kisses, and I'll see you in the new year for 2021. Bye for now. If you're using